New Smyrna, and we are back in the ARCA Series. We are looking to improve upon our Lime Rock race, which did not go so well. But it's going to start with qualifying here. If we qualify not so good, it's going to really be tough. Unless everyone wrecks out and you're able to miss it, but it's going to be very difficult to move forward, I think. Car starts off pretty loose, so I'm leaving the brake bias at 68 in the garage. The best I was able to run was an 18.6, which I don't think is terrible, but top times I was seeing was 18.4s, so we're pretty far off of that. Just trying to keep it stable, trying to get it to the yellow line.
One more lap to go.
That wasn't great. 18.5, actually, I will take that. Entered a little too high, and it kind of missed the corner. Gonna get a better 3 and 4 here. Oh, we could have. Ah, dang it. We had it.
There's the checkered.
Just overcooked it. Just trying to get everything I could out of it. We were gonna gain about half a tenth, I think. But we are not that far off of the pole right now, but there's still a lot of people left to go. Dang it. That was going to be just slightly better. We just barely overcooked it, but that's fine. If we qualify third, I'll be happy with that, but I doubt we're going to stay there. We got quite a few lower numbers still left to go. But Demarius in here, number 14, he said hello and good luck, so good luck to him. And Jake as well in the 17. Good luck to both of them. Hopefully we have a nice clean one. We got a big field here, 23 drivers at a very tough short track in a car that's very loose on the short tracks, so it's going to be about survival, as it always tends to be on the short tracks. There we go, we dropped to 4th there. We still got Barry in the 2. That was his first lap. He probably is going to beat us on the second lap. The 1 car also probably going to beat us. He ran a 18.7 there, but well, maybe that's all he got. Oh, he must have messed up qualifying. He only runs an 18.7 there as of the 1 car. Or maybe this is just not his combo that clicks with him very well. I've got quite a few of those. Who knows, but we are sitting P4 at the moment. 513, which it should be alright. Starting on the outside is going to be tough, but I think we're going to be far enough up in the field that it's not going to matter too much. We just need to not spin out on exit on the outside of anybody. Should be able to get spread out fairly quickly, I imagine. Been a long time since we've run here in the ARCA series. If I remember correctly, it was a couple years, and I was much lower iRating back then. And I think I ended up getting wrecked, but hopefully we don't get wrecked in this one. We are fading into the night a little bit. It's about 9 o'clock almost. Track temp is only 84 degrees, mostly cloudy, so lots of grip out there. If this was a day race with a really hot track, I mean, you'd be there. It would be so difficult to get it off the corner, and probably on entry as well. You'd probably be spinning out before you even got to the corner. There would be so little grip out there. Like, this is crazy loose, and you got to be really on top of it not to spin out. And this is with high grip. So imagine if it was super hot and you had no forward grip or rear grip or any grip. It would be tough, but it would be fun. Try and hang on to that. New Smyrna is always a fun one. Kind of unique. It's kind of similar to USA, maybe a little shorter. Maybe not quite as banked or sharp in the turns. And then the exit of 4, it's got that big wide exit that tapers back in, which can be a little bit of a problem spot. Turn 1 and 2, though, is super tight. As I said, leaving the brakes here, we can move that. We'll be able to move that to 65, but I don't think we're going to want to. The short tracks, you don't need as much turn in. And because it starts off so loose, it's usually fine just leaving it on the high brake bias.
The estimated SOF is
3,200.
About a 3,300 shrink to field.
we expect to be fighting for the podium.
We will try. Got the 6 car just to our, or just behind us on the inside, and we got the 3 just to our inside. We got the number 4 qualified 4th, so maybe that's a good sign. We'll get spread out and get slotted in here, and then just have to survive the lap traffic. I don't know. We'll see. It's not going to be easy. Priority number 1, though, is just hang on to it off the corner. You saw if you get on it just a little too hard in qualifying, it'll just spin out on you. It's a tough little combo, but it's fun. I really enjoy. When this car is really tough to drive and get off the corner, that's when it's a lot of fun, I think. If you have to work the car. Because this body style and this car is just a ton of fun. Because it's not super planted aero grip like all the modern stuff is. It's got that Gen 4 style. And it's really suited well for the short tracks because this has less power than an actual Gen 4 car. The bigger tracks are fun too, but they don't really, I mean, they go into like more plate stuff, and really you get spread out just because of the tires, and they're just so tight because they don't have too much power to get off the corner or whatever. 8 car just backed into that guy. They might be friends or something. Let's go ahead and get these things turned off just in case we need a fast repair. Knock on wood that we won't, though. Everybody's warming their tires up. We're trying to. It's going to be slick. It is going to be a slick one out there. Could maybe start in 3rd gear. I don't know. We might start in 2nd. Just don't slam it down. Being this far up, I don't want to worry about stacking anybody up. So let's just be nice and easy on 2nd gear. And remember to slow down for turn 1 so that we're not spinning.
Get ready.
Right at the start here. Now, if he goes early on this green, we should get spread out pretty quickly. We will see here. This will be accelerating in the middle of the corner just like that. That actually worked out really well. We can get into the bottom lane immediately. Now let's try and get into a rhythm. Ooh, we are loose on entry. I gotta kind of tiptoe it. They're spread out pretty well behind us. If the 6 looks quicker than us, we're not going to fight them too hard. Let's just be nice and careful. Try and take care of these tires. Just keep them from getting too heated up. That's going to take your grip away. He's going to throw it in. We'll see if we can get in behind him. Got a little gap here. Maybe we can get nice and comfortable. They are diving it in behind us. Oh, sorry. We're going to get past again because I made contact and they were diving it.
All clear, all clear.
Might be able to hold them off here.
All clear, all clear.
We get loose. They are really battling. They're wrecking. That's unfortunate there. That gives us spread out. But he was probably worried about getting run over on entry, and I was worried about getting run over on entry, so I ended up overdriving it a little bit, getting into the back of the 6, but thankfully just a tiny tap, and he kept it straight. I didn't want to let off and get in behind him because he didn't really have a spot behind him. He had a huge pack of cars there. I would have gotten cycled back really far. Unfortunate they ended up coming together there. One car's made it through all that, and he's looking quick. We will be giving up the spot to him. We have no speed compared to him, it looks like. Huge gap behind him, though. We can get into a really heavy conservation mode here, and maybe we'll be quick at the end. Got 50 laps. But I'm not really feeling very fast. They are pulling away from me on exit.
Sorry about that, AJ.
We got a huge, huge, huge gap behind us, so nothing to worry about there. I could try and get more out of it on exit. I'm just worried about it getting loose and burning up that right rear. The 3 and the 7 are still nose to tail, so if they start... See, that's trying to go a little bit quicker. If they start racing side by side like that, we might be able to catch up eventually. 6 car looking loose. So easy to have it step out on exit. The 3 was not able to make that pass. We are just not fast compared to these guys in front of us. That car stopped down low. He's keeping it low, though, thankfully. That's Demarius, unfortunately, though. Something happened. Another slow car call. Someone pitting there. That's the 5 car. Going to get a new car. I'm getting really tight through the center. Could be the brake bias, but they've kind of stopped pulling away from us. We're kind of just holding even with them now, which is alright. We got some lap traffic ahead of us. We have pulled away from the 11 back in 7th place. 5 cars coming out on his new fixed car. He might be quicker than us, coming out right behind us. We might have to let him by. We'll see if he is super aggressive to get up here. If he spun out or something, his tires probably won't be good enough to come forward. 3 and the 7 still battling. They're getting stacked up a bit. The 3 has not been able to get that pass to work on the bottom. It's going to be tough to make a pass, even if our tires are better at the end, which I don't think they're going to be. I don't feel like I'm taking care of them. We're not spinning out on exit, but we are plowing tight. Plowing tight. They're coming into some lap traffic now. 5 is looking fast. Oh, Jake disconnected as well. It's unlucky to be a viewer, I guess, and say good luck. Something happens to you. We are falling off. Still in 6th, which is fine. 3 car again looking to the inside. Not able to get it done. Just get too tight down there to get a run on exit compared to that outside. I am plowing through the center. It is really tight. Maybe some contact there, or the 3 is just getting turned. I think the 6 was trying to dive it 3 wide and ended up tagging the 3. The 3 saves it. His tires are going to be hot. And there's a car stopped up top. We all keep it straight somehow. Unlucky for the 3 though. I think he was looking to the inside of the 7 and the 6 sent it 3 wide and got the back end of them. Got somebody up here holding the bottom. Came out of pit road or something, or spun out. So we need to watch out for that. He's still beating us on exit, but I think his tires are giving up a little bit on it, or through the center. from that slide, but he's getting him cooled back down now, so we probably will not have anything for him. Just need to not run into him through the center of the corner. Catching him through 3 and 4, but then he's just driving away on exit. Gets underneath the 21. 21 does not lift. He's going to sit side by side. He grabs the wall there, though. He's racing the 16 up here for position, I think.
Stay low.
But he's pretty far back now.
Stay low.
Alright, I think he lifted. We get around him through the center. We overdrive it massively, but he's overdriving it more.
Clear high. Clear high.
We're fine. He's gonna... Thought he was gonna throw it in again.
Outside. All right, man.
Might be able to follow us around 16 though for his spot.
Stay low. All clear. All clear.
3's driving away from us. We don't have anything for him. I think the 5 is racing those guys for position as well. So luckily we got clear of them, and hopefully we can pull away. They are a lap down, but they're in their own battle. It's worth just as much as what we're racing for, and we're not even really close to anybody anymore. We're just now to halfway. These guys have gotten spread out to where there's probably not going to be any more contact unless a lap car comes in. I just can't get off the corner. It's so tight. I think I've just been overdriving it the whole time, and we've wanted to avoid it getting loose so much, and now it's just been sitting on that right front, burning it away, where we have no turn on exit anymore. Really tough to get the balance right that you want. And no clue where the leader is. Haven't seen him since the start, I don't think. We just can't keep up with them. We don't have anything.
3, 4, 9.
We're just a 6th place car. I don't know if we would have even been that had the people behind us not been wrecked. He's not very fast here. We're going to have no right front left. It is so tight. Do I move the brakes back? I might need to. I don't know. We're stable. I don't want to change anything and then spin out or something when we're maintaining just fine. We're just not catching. But we're not really maintaining, but we're maintaining position. We're not in danger of losing a spot, but we are falling back. Falling back big time. Five is definitely quicker than us. If he gets back up here, we'll just pull over for him. We got nobody in front of us anymore. We are very far back. He might be able to catch the 1, and maybe they get to racing. I don't know. He's pretty far from that, too. We do have laps left, though. 15. He might... Hey, he looks like he's catching them. My car has just swung so tight. It's crazy. I cannot get it to turn on entry, and then it's a little bit too much throttle through the center, and it starts yawing out.
409.
3 has caught the back of the 1. We'll see if they start battling. They need to battle really hard for us to have a shot to even catch them. And seeing that in front of us, I know we're still far back, but I don't want to let the 5 go in case they do get into a bit of a shuffle. But I don't think we're going to have a choice. 5 is just too fast for us right now. I'm trying to drive it too hard, and it's getting loose on exit. Just right on exit, not through the center where we could actually use it.
Slow car up high.
Slow car up high. The 1 really loose there through the center of the corner. Nearly lost it.
10 to go at the line.
10 laps to go. They've got a lap car just in front of them. Too wide. 1 car just backs off to get behind the 3 to make it... Oh no, the 3 did not complete them. The 1 car stayed in front of him somehow. Okay. But the 1 got stuck on the outside. He's on the outside now again. Right behind that lap car. I'm looking at that and almost getting the wall. Three really trying to get underneath him. He's so much quicker through the center. You can see it. The 1 really defending hard. There could end up being some contact. Three looking to the inside again. The 5, I think, is seeing this and is backing off a bit to give me a chance. He's got no pressure behind him for anything. I hope he stays back there. I do not want to have to worry about him being there when we are not racing, and he's not racing for anything right here.
5 laps to
We're
go.
running out of time, though.
It's going well. Keep at it.
They have kept it clean. The 3 stuck behind the 1 still, as the 1 burnt up his tires trying to make that pass. Looks like he still can have another go at it. Right on his back bumper. He's going to the inside again. Is he going to be able to do anything down there? He's getting really tight through the center. He just can't compete with that outside lane. Running too wide.
Alright, man. 2 to go.
2 laps to go. He's going to give it a couple more shots. He's got to at this point. He gets loose on exit. The 1 pulls about half a car length. He runs really high there.
1 more lap to go.
But if he just defends that outside, I don't think there's anything 3's going to be able to do to get it off the corner. But he might just drive into the back of him. Like that. Now he's too far away. Unless he sends it in. Not quite.
Your racing joke. Sorry, I suck.
That was a good race. They kept it
Like
clean.
you probably should have.
Big thank you to the 5 for hanging back. I think he was much quicker. He was just lifting there at the end. We were so tight.
Great job, driver.
Good job to everybody up in front of us. Didn't really see that many wrecks. I saw a couple spun cars or slow cars from something. And then whatever happened behind us. What were the tires? 92, 91. It felt like 72, 91. That was really tight. I mean, we kept them even, but I just could not get any turn in it. But 6th place, 0 incidents. That'll be perfectly fine. Not one of my better tracks anyway. I don't have a ton of experience racing here. But I will take top 6 with no contact. Had a little bumper contact, whoops. But thankfully everyone kept that clean. Let's take a look at what happened. First up's Jake. Nothing really happened there. A little net code maybe. 14. Entering the corner. Oh, that's Demarius. Well, the 10 passes him, and then he comes up in front of him, and then I think he just checks up more than Demarius is ready for, and then he jumps on the brakes and kicks it sideways, and then everybody had him cleared, and then the 9 comes flying in on the outside. Probably didn't know where he was. Oh, he got big loose. He had no time to correct. Big damage right there. And then, oh, huge net code from that. He was getting loose, and the 10 was getting loose, and then, like, they were not going to touch. He was turning left off the corner, and the 10 was coming down just a little bit, but there's still 3 feet of space there, and then they just get stuck together. And that is what gives us the big gap that we don't have to worry about. He was able to keep it going at least. And then 10 cars stuck here. Just resets, thank you. It's pretty respectful racing out there, seems like. Oh, there's a big loose moment. Really easy to get it loose. I was trying to guard against that the whole time, but it just started plowing. 15 just runs over the 18 there, unfortunately. Out of the corner. Yeah, tires are heated up. Really difficult to hang on to it, but he does a good job keeping it off the people there. And that was when... So the 3 catches the 7 mid-corner, gets into him just a little bit, and that gets the 7 sideways. So the 3 has to go left, and then the 6 is there, and the 6 just turns him on entry, but he saves it, cools his tires back down, and stays in front of us. So 21 in the grass there. Let's see how that happened. Probably just a spin off the corner, yep. A little spin off the corner. No contact with anybody. 20 gets loose in front of the 23. They come together a little bit, but keep it going. Amazingly. 19 loses it and then slams on the brakes in front of the 12. 12's able to keep it going, though. This is the leader, I think. Yeah, the 8. He's blinking a bit. Never saw the 8 after the start. No idea where he was. Way in front of us somewhere. It's just a bunch of blinking. 16 just turns down off the corner there to make contact with the 12. That's weird. More blinking. 16's blinking, and that is it. So, not too bad. Pretty clean racing up front. There's a little bit of contact, but nobody panicked and full throttled and did any overreaction to some contact. They all kept it together and kept it going straight, and we ended up having a decent finish. We just fell off and were not quick enough to hang with them. We needed them to race really hard there at the end, and they started, but not enough. We just fell too far back, just not quick enough. But top 6, pretty good for no incidents at a tough short track here in the ARCA series. So I'll take that. That was a fun one, and thanks for watching.